morning, guys. You get to hear me with a raspy voice. It's actually getting better, so you missed a raspy voice yesterday. So, all right, so remember Friday when I went live saying about my shake and how I haven't been sick in years, and I know it's because I'm pumping all the vitamins in my body. And then right after I said that, I said, and I bet you I'm jinxing myself. Well, yep, Friday night I started with a sore throat. And still went to a girlfriend of mine. She was having a birthday party, so I still went there, but we only stayed till about 10 o'clock. And then I came home and went to bed. And then, no wait, that was Saturday. Sorry, Friday we just kind of stayed here at home. So Saturday I woke up, it was still bothering me, but then I was having a little bit of, pressure in my head. So I kind of took it easy Saturday. I was going to do groceries Saturday, and I probably should have. I waited till yesterday where I was feeling the worst. I was whiny and I was crying because I didn't feel good. It's just really all in my head and my ears, nothing in my chest. And I kept going back and forth with if I was going to do my workout or not. Good morning, Mom. And I sat and thought, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it, but I'll do it modified. I'll see how I feel, because sometimes, believe it or not, obviously if I had a fever, I wouldn't be doing it. I went to the doctor. It's not the flu. It's nothing that I needed antibiotics. They told me I could do over-the-counter, like Mucinex or something, but I don't like a lot of those over-the-counter medications. They don't make me feel very good. I always feel very jittery with them, and then I end up putting myself into a panic attack. So I don't take that stuff. So, and it's funny because I knew I hadn't been sick for a really long time, but then Alex said to me, he's like, I've never had to take care of you. In the 5 years we've been together, I have never had to take care of you. You've never been sick. And I thought about it, and I'm like, oh my God, he's right. I've always taken care of everybody else sick, and I've never gotten sick. But I had a very stressful week last week. So usually when my body is stressed, my immune system goes low. And then that's when I normally have a tendency to get sick. So I think from all that stress that I was under, I just had a lot going on. Of course, it's all fixed and fine now, but I had a lot going on. So, morning, Amy. Yeah, Mom, I do. I sound funny. I'm stuffy. But, so I know it was all stress-induced of why I ended up getting sick, because once I get stressed, my body doesn't know what to do. It's almost like it shuts down. So I haven't been sick in 5 years. So usually in the past when I would get sick, I was hospital sick, always needed an antibiotic. It was either a strep throat or a sinus infection. So the second my throat started to hurt, I was like, oh, I'm getting strep throat. I never once thought flu because I wasn't achy. I'm sore from my workouts, but I'm not achy. So we went Sunday. I went food shopping with my mom. We went grocery shopping at Whole Foods. And then I put all the cold stuff away. I actually put all the groceries away. And then him and I went to the Walgreens. They have a clinic there. Well, they were booked. They had no openings. So then we went to CVS. They were booked with no openings. So then, of course, that's when I cried. And then we came home. I was like, let me just food prep. Let me just get this food prep done. And as you can tell, when I'm sick, my bags get horrible. So I was doing food prep, and as I was doing food prep, Alex was on his phone looking for a place to take me. I'm like, it's fine. It's nothing. Good morning. I was like, it's nothing. I'll be fine. It just needs to run its course. Well, then I was like, okay, fine. If you found a place, I'll go. So we found a place over by the Galleria Mall. There's a big CVS there. So I went. I only had to wait 30 minutes because I had an appointment. And she was like, asked any fevers, aches. No. Just, it's all here. From here up. It's all from here up. She looked everywhere. She's like, you have fluid in your ears, but it's not an ear infection. Your throat's red, but I don't think it's strep throat. I asked her to swab it anyways because I know my body. So she swabbed it, and she said, if you don't hear back from us in a couple days, no news is good news. We only call if it's positive. So we'll see on that. But she looked at my nose, no sinus infections. So she's like, you could take a cough medicine. You could take over-the-counter for congestion. I'm like, I can't take any of that. So I just have to tough it out. So then I woke up at 2 o'clock this morning because I just couldn't sleep, and tossing and turning in bed was just giving me more like heart palpitations because I was getting angry because I couldn't sleep. Like when I woke up when I couldn't sleep, I was hoping the alarm clock said 5, and I looked and it said 2, and I was like, "Ugh." But I didn't want to toss and turn and keep Alex awake. So I came in the office quietly so I didn't wake up the dogs. And I just started answering my messages. I packed up a couple more samples because my daughter, when she gets home from school, she's going to take me to the post office in Publix. I have not. I will try that out. I've never even heard of Demand app. I will definitely try that out. Thank you. So I did like a little bit of work. I answered messages. I put some more pictures of the cabin up on the cabin like page. If you guys are following my story, then you know that we've had this cabin now for a year, and we've decided to change management. And now since we've changed management, I almost feel like we just bought the cabin. You know, I'm taking a trip up there with my parents and the kids for spring break, and we're going to upgrade some decor. We're going to get new sheets, new bedspreads, new rugs. We're going to probably shop while we're up in Tennessee for some really cool like cabin rugs, like bear rugs or something, just to give it a little TLC, a little love. I have a contractor going out there today. We're probably going to resurface and do the floors and resurface the countertops because it's all wood. So just giving it an update. It needs it. I mean, the cabin's been around for a little while, and it just needs an update for decor. It needs to be brought into the 2018 with decor. So of course I went on Amazon and bought a whole bunch of really cute stuff. So as the stuff comes in, I'm going to share with you. But anyways, I'm totally off topic. I wanted to talk to you guys today about listening to your body. Hey, Debbie, because I woke up at 2 and I was like, right now with how exhausted I feel, there is no way I'm going to get through a workout. If anything, I'll go for a really long walk. But I'm not going to get through this hour workout today. Today's total body core. And so I stayed up, and then at like 5 o'clock, I heard Alex's alarm go off. So then I was like, good, I can go in the room, brush my teeth, you know, whatever. So I did all that, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to put on my workout clothes. Because if anything, I go for a walk, or maybe I'll do the workout and just do it modified, no weights, or with like 5-pound weights just so I feel like I'm doing something. And just see how it goes. Because you guys know me. It's weird to not work out. Like yesterday is a rest day, but there's a stretch video. I didn't even do that yesterday, and that felt weird. So I decided that, and I promised my bestie Amy, who's on here, and I promised Alex and the kids I was not going to push myself too hard today, because then I know me. Then it's going to make me bedridden. So I'm going to go in to do the workout. I'm going to start just modified, no weights, see how I feel. If I feel good, I'll do like 5 or 10 pounders, because that's half of what I normally do. Oops, my alarm's going off to tell me to have my superfood shake. So I'm just going to go slow, and I'm going to listen to my body. I promised them all that if I felt I just couldn't continue and I was just tired, I would stop. And that's what I'm going to do. And I felt that I needed to share that with you guys today because, first of all, you guys have never seen me sick. And I don't want to use being sick as an excuse because I don't have a fever. I don't have achiness. Hey, Nanette, I just have stuffiness, and it's not here in my chest. And a lot of times when I do workouts, it makes my nose run, so it might help with some of the stuffiness because I can't take over-the-counter medication. So I'm thinking that that might help me. So I'm going to do it modified and not push myself too hard and just go from there and see how the day goes. So my thought process is I'm doing my normal day. I'm going to go live with you guys. I'm going to spend the morning with Ryan. When I'm done live, I'll wake him up. I'll do my workout. I'll do my work. I know I have to go to Publix and I have to go to the bank, but my daughter said she would drive me so I wouldn't go by myself. So she gets home early today, so we'll do that because I have to open up the bank account for the cabin because we're changing everything. The bank account, management company, new website. I just made the like page. So I do have some things I need to do, but I'm not going to push myself. And I wanted to share that with you guys because I think it's very important that we all listen to our bodies in that way. You can try, you can see how it goes, make an effort, and then if it doesn't work, then at least you tried. Don't use the fact of, oh, I have the sniffles, not doing my workout today. Because a lot of times pushing through just a little bit and still doing it, like I said, can help. Because a lot of times when I'm sweating or I'm doing a workout, my nose runs. So I'm hoping that it helps me get it all out. So I have my box of tissues ready for my workout. So then that way I could just continue blowing my nose during the workout and maybe use sweating and being in a steamy garage as like a way to get it all out. I'm also going to try to use the neti pot. Last time I tried that, it was just all over me. It was a hot mess. But I don't feel the stuffiness here. It's up here and in my ears. So, but I know it's all connected. So maybe if I do a little bit here, it'll help. But I'm hoping that, working out will help. But we have to listen to our bodies, guys. We have to pay attention. Now, obviously, if you're just lazy and tired all the time, that's because you have to get up and get doing some workout. But if you have a fever, if you are nauseous, if you're vomiting, if you have aches with a fever, I would suggest don't do your workout. But if you're like me and you have a head cold going on, and what's funny is, let me finish that thought before I start talking. If you're like me with a head cold, you can go ahead and try because it might help. But what's funny is, I was just talking to my friend Katie on text because she so sweetly texted me to say, do you need anything? I guess she was on her way home from work, so she wanted to see if I needed anything before she went home, which I thought was super sweet. But we were texting, and I said to her, and it didn't click until I texted and hit send, that if it wasn't for this is how I truly feel. If it wasn't for me drinking this every day to activate my superpowers and have these superpowers with all the vitamins and nutrients and probiotics and antioxidants, which antioxidants help you fight off colds and things like that. If it wasn't for drinking this every single day for the last 5 years, one, I know that's why I haven't gotten sick for 5 years. And two, I know that's why this cold has yet to knock me on my ass. And I say yet because I'm not going to jinx myself. Because I bet you if I wasn't exercising, eating proper foods, and having this shake every day the way that I have been during this cold and flu season, I probably would have gotten it bad because normally that's how it is for me. When I would get sick, it was always bad. It was never like, oh, you just have a head cold, you're fine. That's why I went to the doctor, because normally it's never just a head cold for me. It's always something that needs an antibiotic. So I was happy that I don't have to pump any meds in my body, but I have to let it run its course. The meds aren't going to make it go away. The meds are just going to make me comfortable. And if I can find other ways to be comfortable, like to have my breathe oil, I put it on the bottom of my feet before I go to sleep to help open up my sinuses. Little things like that. I diffuse my oils throughout the day to help me. A friend of mine told me to do a honey and lime shot. So when I go to Publix today, I'm going to get some limes and I'll do a honey and lime shot. Coat your throat. It's supposed to help you get better. I try things like that, all natural things, because if the medicine's not going to cure it, if it's just viral and it's just a head cold, there's no point in putting that medicine in my body. But I honestly know in my heart of hearts that thanks to this, with all the nutrients and everything that I need, that is why it did not knock me on my ass in bed for days. Like I see some of these other people that are posting how they're sick and it's gone through their whole house and they're all bedridden for like 4 or 5 days. Hey, Sean, good morning. And I'm like, oh my gosh, and here I am over here like, I'm weaker than I normally am. It took me like over an hour to grocery shop because I was in slow-mo. And then it didn't help that I went to Whole Foods, which I normally don't grocery shop there. But me and my mom wanted to do a grocery shopping there to see the difference in price of our groceries, because we love shopping at Whole Food with it being organic and grass-fed butters and cage-free eggs and things like that. So we want to buy healthier foods with no extra hormones. So I don't know that store that well. So I knew it was going to take me long already, but I was moving in slow-mo because I wasn't feeling well. So for me, this cold is just making me go a little slower. As you guys can tell, I'm stuffy. I'm not as hyper as I normally am in the morning when I'm talking to you guys. But I'm telling you, if it wasn't for this, I'd be in bed for a few days. I'd be in bed for a few days, not able to work because I'd just be exhausted and tired and run down. So if you're like me and you get run down from stress and you're going through some stressful times, take care of yourself now. Get rest. You don't want to get this cold and this flu that's going around. Thank God it's not the flu for me. You know, and then it's so scary. You're watching all of these people right now are dying from the flu. Like, what are we, back in like before medicine days where people died from influenza? Like, it's crazy the amount of people dying from this flu. So the second I started getting sick, I was nervous. And then I remembered that Alex, when was it? When we got back from our cruise, he started getting a sore throat on the cruise. So I'm sure that's where I got it from. You know, and my body probably was trying to fight it off all this time. And then when I got stressed, that's when I got it. So I just want you guys to listen to your body. If you have this cold or this flu going around, know your body. If you're on a workout routine like I am, if you don't have a fever and you feel you can do it or at least modify it, do it. It might make you feel better. But if your body's telling you no, don't do it. Don't do it. Because what's going to happen is you're going to push yourself too hard and then you're going to end up being bedridden. So make sure you listen to your body. Have a marvelous Monday. I'm going to go finish my shake, wake up my son, and just do some of my normal things. But again, I made some promises that I would not push myself today with having a cold. And I know I'm going to be up a little bit late because my daughter has a soccer game tonight. So I am not going to push myself too hard. I'm just going to do what I can do and know that today is a day to not be Superwoman and not be superpowers. Even though I'm activating them so I can do as much as I can do today. A lot of times I think I'm a robot. And I was talking to Alex about that last night. I'm like, is it weird to see me vulnerable like this? And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, because now you know I'm not a robot. I'm human. I get colds just like everyone else. And he was like, no, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of cool to see you like a normal person because you're always go, 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 and you don't know how to sit and rest. So it's been nice to sit and rest with you. So I guess I need to learn to rest a little more. So I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Listen to your body, guys. Make sure you don't get sick. And those of you that I sent the samples out, you should be getting them within the next day or two. So I'm dying to see how much you like them. And let's start pumping those vitamins in your body this cold and flu season so you don't get sick. So have a good day, guys. Bye.